off camera, we were discussing about your presentation, and that one of the points on the ESG factor, because everyone's talking about that, and and as we mature with that narrative, it becomes more succinct in how we understand it. So, but what you were talking about, the difference between what you guys are doing and as opposed to what the traditional guys are doing, there's a big difference in understanding the ESG component. Do you want to share that with us?
Yeah, well, the reality, I think the reality about it all is that all things contribute to what we're trying to achieve, and we can't. It's very, very difficult to put it succinctly into words. But if you go and have a look at what we try to achieve, we try to achieve a final finished product, and really, like when you produce a copper cathode, an SXEW plant is almost a manufacturing plant. And what do we lack in Australia is manufacturing, right? So at the moment, our economy is dominated by big lumps of bulk rock, concentrate, and whether that's lithium or that's copper or zinc or lead or whatever. And we just produce very, very little metal. And if you look at the carbon emissions footprint of metal, it's much, much less than delivering bulk rock and concentrate and all that, no matter what you do. Because it has to go to a smelter or a refinery, it has to go somewhere else. And commercially, when you look at producing copper cathode, if you can do it, is that it's much more commercially viable anyway. You make more money out of it. And I think part of the problem is in Australia, you actually don't get finance for that innovation. Everyone talks about it, but the fact of the matter is, you go out to a financier and you say, I'm going to do something funky with metallurgy, you don't get financed. But you go out and say, I'm going to dig up bulk rock and I'm going to ship it overseas to a country, you'll get financed like no tomorrow. So, in reality, if we're going to go that path, we need to take responsibility for it and try and back people that are trying to do it properly and not grandstand about it, because we don't grandstand about it, right? We just do it. But Nike, I keep calling it Nike, we just do it.
Yeah.